Artificial intelligence is really going to run this bull market side by side with real world assets. We all keep hearing the total market cap of crypto is going to be 7.5 trillion to 10 trillion, but I'm here to tell you why I believe that is extremely too lean of a price prediction when I believe we will have sectors such as AI and real world assets that do that alone at least. We've got to think, guys, we are basing this prediction of total market cap this cycle and next cycle off of historical data. That's what people do. That's what people should do. But we also have to take in mind what has changed with crypto. After all, going back years, the only thing crypto was really good for was a lot of speculation, storage of value for Bitcoin, buying a cool JPEG or two, and gambling online. There was not a lot of real world use cases and adoption. Well, now we are in a world where artificial intelligence is really catching on and being adopted by mainstream businesses. We are at a time when real world assets and people like BlackRock are getting involved with blockchain, and where DePIN is extremely a hot narrative, guys. And there's two things that run the price for anything: pumpamentals and fundamentals, and all of these sectors have both of them. So that is the perfect combination. But in this video, we're going to go over some data from the market for artificial intelligence. What is the crypto artificial intelligence market looking like? Because it has been starting to boil the last couple of days. And then we're going to highlight three of my favorite projects, but guys, I'm bullish on a lot of them. We're going to get into all of that and more, but first, I want to welcome you all back to Freeman Finance and Crypto, where if it makes money, it makes sense, guys. I'm truly grateful for every single one of you, but if you are not subscribed, please pause the video, hit subscribe, hit that bell notification, and let's get into the video. So like I said, guys, we have so much more stuff coming into the blockchain technology sector than we ever did in previous bull runs. So using old data that does not take into consideration the new demand for blockchain technology is not a fair way to value the overall market cap. As we can see here, the global artificial intelligence market size was estimated at 196 billion in 2023 and is expected to grow at 36.6% rate until 2030, guys. That is going to be a $2 trillion industry for artificial intelligence. So it would not be smart of us to assume prior knowledge with multiples when we have this huge demand coming in. I truly believe artificial intelligence will be worth trillions alone as an artificial intelligence sector on crypto. When we go down and take a look at all the different countries and what they have to do with it, as you can see here, the United States, this is each country's market, guys. So artificial intelligence for the US was 42 billion in 2023. We know that's going to go up. ChatGPT, all these, Microsoft is launching it, Apple's launching it. Everyone is using this. The Europe market is expected to rise at 33.2%. The UK 24.8%, Germany 30.9%. Asia Pacific markets 25.6%, and the AI market in China at 43.5%, guys. So that's just a little bit of real world economic data that I wanted to put in it because it's a good food for thought when we go to evaluate this market. And this is the top AI tokens, and as we can see, what I mean is they were really starting to heat up. We've seen a lot of projects stagnant as we're waiting to see what is Bitcoin going to do at this $64,000 mark that it's fighting. It's trying to break it. We're at Sunday during the candle close. What's going to happen? It's going to be a very interesting week, but nobody cares for artificial intelligence. Like, artificial intelligence is just running. Look at Render, up 23% on the week, 10% in the last 24 hours. Look at Akash, 18.6% in the day. I mean, guys, this is really, really running. So I want to go look at a few of my favorite projects. You will all probably already be able to guess what some of them might be. But one is, of course, Render, guys. It needs absolutely no introduction. When we look at it, it's 28th in overall market cap, okay, which is 3.8 billion. And this is what I mean. If this was, let's say, a layer 2 scaling solution to Ethereum, and it had already ran like this, it may be a good thought process to say, you know what, it's not going to run much more. But we can't use prior data, guys. We just can't. This could end up being a $50 billion token, a $200 billion project when we get the huge wave coming, not just this year, not just next year, the following year, all the way for the rest of our lives, honestly, with artificial intelligence. And when we look at how strong this is, I want to go to TradingView, guys, but it hit a wick up here of almost $14. And it had this double bottom here, which is extremely bullish, guys. This double bottom here, and it had a low recently of about $7. And it is now approaching $10 once again, just day after day, strong green candles. So Render is extremely bullish. And yes, it is at 28th in overall market cap, but this could easily get into the top 10. I have another video, which is a price prediction of Render, and it's a crazy high number, but it takes into consideration the market cap of AI as a sector, and then kind of gives a piece of that pie to Render in cryptocurrency and with blockchain technology. The next project I want to talk about is Arcblock, guys. I have a video about me investing in this when it was like 17 cents. At the end of last year, it was somewhere back around here. But guys, this has held up extremely strong with the recent dip. As we can see here, let me go to a smaller time frame. But as we can see here, it was up at like $3.70, and it only went down to about $3.14, and it put in the same kind of double bottom as we see here. And so this type of flag right here is very bullish. Y'all know, guys, I'm not a huge technical analysis guy, but I do like to look at it a little bit. I don't day trade or anything like that. But when we look at where this token's available, Arcblock is available on Coinbase, but I was surprised to see that there is not a Binance listing. There is not a KuCoin listing. There is not a Crypto.com listing. There is not mainly any centralized exchange, Gate.io, BitGet, but besides Coinbase. So with 200 in total market cap at a little over $300 million, I think ABT has the moon to go. And then, guys, the last one that I want to highlight here, and like I said, this is a short list with a lot left out. And let me know down in the comments, what is your favorite AI project if I'm not talking about it. But it is Bittensor TAO. TAO is also extremely strong. When we look at where it went recently, it had this high wick of $776, but you can probably say around 700 was the strongest before that. That was back on the 10th of April. And it hit this low of $325 is where I've tracked it to, and it is now up to $450. It hit the 750 mark twice, but you see how much it can truly grow. And I am just in love with the tokenomics of this. It is extremely identical to Bitcoin in the sense that the max supply is 21 million TAO. So just think in another 10 years, whenever all the TAO is in circulation, do you think that the market cap for AI could potentially be multiples of Bitcoin? Do you think money from the outside could come in and drive it like that? Bitcoin will always be the store of value in a gold type sense, but this Bittensor could be massive, guys. It could be massive, and just owning a slither of it could be a big deal. And guys, as you know, none of this is ever financial advice. This is just what I'm personally doing. I'm a guy that's slightly a degen, loves finance, and loves studying every part of this market, stock, crypto, everything, real estate. But guys, I think this is a good one. I really, truly do. But when we look at this market cap for the AI sector, guys, we've got a long ways to go. So this will be a very interesting week. We are waiting to see what Bitcoin does. Honestly, we are been flirting with this. As you can see, the $64,000 mark. And as you can see back here, This is where it broke, and that's where we are at now. There is some really bullish things that Bitcoin has done recently. It on the MACD, it did break and turned bullish. So guys, let's see how this week does. But artificial intelligence is going to be massive. But guys, watch one of these two videos up above. Hit subscribe if you haven't already. And let me know in the comments what other videos would y'all like to see, or what are your favorite AI picks. Thank you.